Wise man time. Here again, another episode.
1 week later.
Whole week. It's me again with Patrick Sermon
Yeah.
and Zach Van Gestel.
Hey, I'm here again.
So, you guys have an interesting week?
No, but you did.
Yeah.
Tell us all about the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, dude. I went to a fucking Renaissance fair. It was crazy. You ever been to one of those things?
I have, actually.
Yeah? What'd you think? Did you like it?
I was confused on why people do this for, as a lifestyle. It seems like a lifestyle choice.
There definitely are people who are in it as a lifestyle. Like, they are just always doing that.
Yeah, people make fucking weapons and shit. And then also, learn how to do shit like juggle,
Okay.
And then there's always one old guy with a really hot young girl who she's fucking, or he's fucking.
Yeah.
Or they're fucking.
I mean, do some of these people, some of these actors, are they young?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them.
So are they born into this life?
Maybe.
Probably. There's probably some born and raised Renaissance festival exhibitors. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, you probably get these kids a scholarship.
Yeah.
But go ahead, tell us about it.
Yeah, so it was cool. I saw there was a jousting event.
That's
Some
that's
guys
cool.
Jousted.
I saw a joust as well.
It was really cool. It's full contact. The guys get fucking knocked over. But what wasn't cool was it was supposed to start at 12:30, right?
Okay.
So we gather around at 12:30. Show starts. Guy comes out, starts talking. This motherfucker talks for 25 fucking minutes.
Oh, fuck.
And he doesn't have jokes. He's not a good speaker. He's not fun to listen to. He's the most basic fucking sports announcer guy.
Was he at least doing the accent, the old English?
No, he was just a guy. He was just a guy, he was just a guy dressed up.
Thanks for coming here to the Alabama Fairgrounds. Appreciate it, man. This has been one of the best turnout for Renaissance Fair. Fuck COVID. Fuck Biden.
Yeah. And I mean, there's literally maybe 3 minutes of actual jousting because there's only so many times you can get hit with a spear and fall off a horse.
Because they're not actually fighting to the death,
Right.
unfortunately.
Oh.
So, yeah, for 25 minutes is just me geez, could this guy shut the fuck up and let these guys hit each other? And then they hit each other. The first time they hit each other, they both fell off. They both got knocked off.
Nice.
And the second time, they kind of missed each other. And third time, one of the guys got knocked off, and he got knocked down pretty damn hard. I saw him running, walking around after the show, and I stopped him. I was like, hey, how often are you hurt? Seriously hurt? He's like, always. I'm always injured. It doesn't sound like a good lifestyle.
Is that does he travel from town to town?
Yeah.
Going to fairs, and that's his whole role is jousting.
Just jousts.
Right.
Yep.
Do they take turns? Is it like wrestling where they where
jousting?
one takes the fall on purpose?
I don't think so.
Do you think they're actually going for it?
I mean, they're getting hit full force.
Yeah.
So, no, I think they're both really trying to knock each other off those horses.
But as a safety precaution, so you'd think that okay, you hit me and I'll fall this time as to not take a serious blow.
No, the blows are real. The spears
but they
break.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that they actually hit each other. But what I'm saying is that you can hit them where he might not fall off, but he's planning to fall off because y'all have a gentleman's agreement for the show.
Maybe. I don't think so though. I didn't get that impression.
But they're geared up though. They got plenty of
they're wearing full armor.
Okay.
He wasn't wearing any kind of ass pad, I noticed, and he's falling down on his fucking ass.
You noticed that quick.
Are any of them wearing regular sneakers?
No, they were wearing
full wardrobe?
They were wearing cowboy boots, non-patterned cowboy boots.
Yeah.
I'm wondering where they, I'm wondering where the acronym KO, if it maybe came from jousting for knockoff rather than boxing for knockout. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because that would, make sense.
People didn't know how to read and write a whole lot.
Yeah,
So maybe
KO.
Maybe that. I mean, I don't know. It could be though.
There was also this was a weird Renaissance festival because it was medieval, pirate, Civil War, and cowboys, right? And Wild West. So there was a little Civil War area.
Just a history fair.
Yeah, there was also a Roaring '20s. There was there was swing dancing in the corner.
There were what do you call them?
Flappers.
Flappers.
Yeah. Yeah, there were flappers. But I walked over to the Civil War stuff because I just wanted to see the guns and the swords.
Yeah.
And the problem with these things is you can't just go up and like look at something. Somebody's gonna walk up and start asking you, hey, you want to know about this?
Yeah.
And so I'm talking to this guy who's dressed up like a Union soldier.
Okay.
And he was old too. He must have been in his 60s. He's like, I didn't want to be a Union soldier today, but somebody's got to play the part. A lot of people.
That's so funny.
A lot of people aren't. A lot of people just do this for fun. But I'm a real Confederate personally.
Oh my God.
I'm really a Confederate. He's like most of us. Like, we're not real Confederates. I am though. He's like, I am a racist.
This guy, and he felt the need to tell you that. Like, just I don't want to give off the wrong impression. I am actually super racist and wish we owned people.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He had a very cool like 1860 revolver, like a I don't know. I assume it was a reproduction, but.
Were there any?
I got to hold it. It feels like it's a good gun. It feels right.
You had to hold it. Was it loaded?
No, I mean it's
a replica.
Yeah, it's not.
It wasn't like of the.
It's been fucked with, so it can't fire. Or maybe you could fire blanks, but yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then they had an Old West show.
Mm-hmm. An Old West show?
Yeah.
Okay, cowboys and shit.
Yeah, like cowboys robbing a bank. And Old West show kind of sucked. It was like this lady reading off a script, and they had like the kind of cut out city, and the guys like go in the bank. They're like, "Oh, here comes the sheriff." Sheriff comes out. He's like, "Bam, bam!" Like all the guys die, and I was like, "Oh, that was a fun gunfight that lasted all of 2 seconds."
Does he say "bam, bam"?
No, they do have blank guns.
Okay.
I was gonna say that they play the gunshots over the speaker.
No, they had blank guns. But then there's this character who comes out, and he's the Undertaker, and they call him Digger.
Ooh,
the Digger. And they say his name a lot. And they were like yelling at, like, he's like collecting the bodies.
And then
he's trying to move the bodies, and they're like, "Come on, Digger. You can do it, Digger." And I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" I was like, they knew. Like, they knew.
Dude, you just went to a racist fair.
It was a fucking racist fair.
You just went to a racist fair. Oh man, were there any black actors in any of these?
I saw a few black people. I don't think any of them were actors. But I started to see black guys like just doing Renaissance Fair stuff.
Like they were there to hey, like
be at the festival.
Be at the festival, yeah.
I mean, they were dressed up and stuff.
Was there any exotic foods? It was all just corn dogs.
I was mad. There was I was expecting there to be like meat
or mutton
and stuff. No, there was. You could only buy Bud Light and Yingling at one vendor, and the food was just basic fair food.
Okay.
Alligator on a stick.
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn.
They have funnel cake.
They had funnel cake.
Wow.
Hey.
Alligator on a stick. I got a euro from Greeks.
It's authentic Santa Fe or Santa Fe. Fucking old
Santa
English.
Fe.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Santa Fe.
Yeah,
old euro.
They also had the recreation of the Alamo here at this fucking fair.
Why not, dude?
They had a lot of pirate stuff, and I mean, I'm a sucker for pirate stuff, so I like that. They had a hat. I tried on. And I was like, I look good in this hat. I like this hat. $300 fucking.
Damn. What was it made out of? Money?
So you don't have any money left because you obviously bought it.
I wish I could have bought the hat. I found a coat as well, but it was $750.
Holy shit!
Damn.
And I saw some guys walking around like really good pirate outfits, and I was like, this guy's outfit is worth more than everything I own. Like.
He probably drove here in a Camry.
Goddamn, $750 for the coat.
Yeah, well, it's a really nice coat. It's handmade. She spends like 6 days making it.
That's worth like 2 hats. It's really up there.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even expect the coat to be worth that much back in the fucking Renaissance era. Would you?
Probably not.
Yeah.
They didn't pay in USD. They paid in shekels or whatever they had. I don't know. What do they pay? What did they use back in the Renaissance?
Shilling.
I think a real pirate coat you pay with murder.
Oh.
You take it from a guy you just murdered.
But where did you pay? Where did they get it originally? England, let's say. They got it from England.
Yeah, probably.
The pirates should have adopted some of that medieval stuff. Maybe have like ship jousting. Maybe.
Yeah, they had cannons. I mean, that's kind of like jousting.
Yeah, long distance.
But without the
jousting.
stick.
Yeah, it's less personal.
Yeah, they had to use a stick to light the
Right.
fuse.
Well, the stick was what? At least embered, like it's on fire essentially, right?
Yeah. A torch.
It's kind of like one of those little those fireworks starters that you get when you go get fireworks. It's like an incense.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I also met a girl who I guess is from Milton, and she was cute. So I was talking to her. She was like dressed up like a Viking or whatever. Mm. And I asked her. She had like one of those like.
So she was her sworn enemy.
Yeah, Vikings versus pirates. Yeah, but she had like this like glass flask elixir bottle like hanging off her belt. I was like, oh, it's in that. I was like, is that whiskey?
She's like love potion.
And she was like, it's Snapple. I was like,
God, what
I was like, you should have said whiskey. And she's like, yeah, well, I didn't want to drink. I was drinking Everclear last night. Ugh. I was like, you just drink Everclear? And she's like, love it. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, only time I've ever like drank straight Everclear was when everything in my life had just gone to, it was over, you know? Well, I was like, fuck it, might as well drink the Everclear.
I mean, she lives in Milton.
This bitch drinks Everclear.
Oh.
Like,
Middleton, not Milton, right?
Milton.
Oh, it was in Milton?
Yeah, it was in East Milton, the fairgrounds, right? Over in
Santa Rosa County.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Right, it's over that bridge.
Damn, I wish I would have went now.
Yeah, dude.
Those are my people.
It's fucking ridiculous. So there was Vikings, cowboys, pirates,
And racists.
Just all of the winners of every human atrocity were there that day.
Jeez. Well, fuck, dude. Did you have a good time?
I did. I had fun, you know?
What was there?
Had some beers, had some food, walked around, looked at. I bought a ring. Made out of an old French coin. I thought that was kind of cool.
Did anybody even bother to do the voice at all?
Yeah, that's what I'm
pirate
wondering,
voice?
yeah.
No, just the
Any voice.
Yeah, any.
voice.
Yeah, there was
the
a-
Western girl.
There were a few ladies. There was one lady who was like, she had like a shop selling rings, and she was like, "Ooh, this is the oldie ring you can buy," you know. But
Was it convincing?
I mean, she did a pretty good job. She did a better job than I just did.
Yeah,
You should have walked back. Where are all the wands at? Where can I buy a wand? What's up with Voldemort? Is he still around kicking?
Oh shit!
Don't say his name.
Yeah.
Everyone gets scared.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all can say Digger all day, but I can't say Voldemort. Seems a little hypocritical, don't you think?
I cannot stress how much they said Digger.
Yeah.
And I'm scared to say it because someone's gonna take the audio and just add an N.
Right.
But I mean, but it was really it felt like
Weird.
yeah.
Like too close. Like I mean, like you said, it felt
I mean,
like
she was yelling stuff like "Come on, you lazy digger!"
I mean,
Holy shit! That's damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
Also, what else last week? I had sex with a girl, not at the fair.
Oh.
That would have been kind of cool. I honestly, I feel like you could get mad pussy if you showed up at one of those places dressed up pretty good.
get mad
You know?
pussy, get sad pussy, get
No, but
crab pussy.
I had sex also with a girl from Milton.
Oh,
Nice.
Milton coming in strong this week
Yeah,
from JP.
Milton's getting it. Yeah.
Yeah. Might need to move there. Seems
It
like
was
your kind of
fun.
place.
It was a good time.
Let me tell you about this motherfucker, dude. It was you're talking about that chick you hooked up with.
Yeah.
All right. So there's this chick. Fucking. He was closing in on. It was Wednesday night at the comedy open mic that I host down in Milton.
Blue Moon
Oh, yeah,
Lounge.
name it. Blue Moon.
Blue Moon Lounge. Look, so normally, so JP he already had the case closed. Okay, I walk in and I was talking to this black dude who showed up after the show, and I'm like, dude, well, you could have been here during
Always
the show.
late.
Right? Fuck.
God.
But I was like, hey man, bring it. Come back next time when the show's going on. Bring some friends, And then I walk over to JP. And I say something that normally he would engage in because it's it is your kind of humor. And I say, hey, dude, I just procured a black audience. This is what JP says. He said, no, you didn't. And just walks the fuck away.
What?
Just leaves me fucking hanging.
Oh.
Did you say this in front of anybody else? Like, was it JP and the crowd and like a crowd of people?
That shouldn't matter.
Okay.
That shouldn't matter.
Oh, well, I mean, like your feelings were hurt, so
Yeah, they were.
okay.
I love that. I love that response because I don't remember saying that, but it just
Dude,
no, you didn't. Just walk back. Just walk back to the girl.
It's exactly like you know how like I said this before you even got here, but like you know how like a shark like smells blood in the water. When JP is closing in on pussy, dude,
And she's bleeding.
he will fucking step over dismembered fucking friends and family.
I would not put it past JP to be like, "Fuck you, we're not friends tonight."
I've
get
never
pussy.
met that guy before in my life.
Dude,
I don't know he's fucking
holy
drunk.
shit, like he was above what I was saying.
she's like, "What did he say to you?" I'm like, I don't know. He speaks Chinese.
That's not my friend.
No,
I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. Dude, I swear to God. I felt betrayed. I got it. I get it. But damn. Like just
I knew that things would go well if I walked up and talked to her. Because first of all, she was the only attractive girl in there.
Yeah.
She sat down and I was like, what the fuck is she even doing here? Like, this ain't the kind of place for this girl.
Nobody even.
And yeah, she was alone. And she sat down alone at a table. She got an IPA and she got a fucking neat Jameson and just like pounded it and chased it with the IPA. And I was like, I like this girl. And then I went swimming. Like I said, all I did was sit next to her. I was like,
you went swimming?
I went swimmingly. It went very well.
I was like, "Well, you went swimming after that?"
No, I walked up to her and I was like, I did a set. My set went pretty good, and then I was like, "Oh, can I sit here?" She's like, "Yeah," and then she like looked at what I was drinking, and then went to the bar and like came back with 2 more of those.
What?
Yeah, and I
She
was
likes
like,
you.
Yeah, and I was like,
Nice.
"Oh, okay."
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
fun night.
So how that pussy?
Good. It's good.
Very well.
Very-
Did you
very-
bring her back here? Or did you go to her house?
Came back here.
Oh, okay. Wow, she fucking traveled.
Yeah.
Okay.
She drove you too.
Yeah.
You're like, "Sorry, my car's in the shop, and also it's never
Also, I
coming
don't
out."
have a car. My car's in the shop and I'm poor.
My car is repoed.
Did she seem well to do? What kind of vehicle was she driving?
She was driving a decent car. No, she's got a decent job.
Nice.
I'm not going to talk about her details of this girl, but yeah, no, she has a real job for real people.
What does her
She's
husband
a little
think
bit
about-
older than me.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
How old?
No husband.
Oh.
I don't know, like 27.
Oh,
A little older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically.
that's
I
like the
guess.
oldest girl I had sex with. 27, about 27. I was young whenever it happened, so
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
confused chronologically now.
I was probably like, I think it was before I did comedy, so 23 maybe.
Okay.
When did I start doing comedy? I'm 30 now. I've been doing 8 years. 21. I was like 21.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations on being.
She was 27. She just got divorced.
Ooh.
Walked into her hotel room that she was living out of because apparently the divorce did not go well for her. And had sex. It was amazing.
Nice.
Smoked a cigarette. And the first time I ever had a cigarette after I had sex, like right in the bed, you know. Dude, I remember going to the bathroom right before, like, you know, things were starting to get heavy. I was like, I have to use the bathroom real quick. Looking in the mirror and like being worried that I couldn't get it up, you know. Looking at myself in the mirror, splashing water on my face like a fucking movie, and saying you can do this in the mirror. Then I went in and I did it.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
You did it.
Hell yeah,
did
dude.
it.
Getting laid fucking 8 years ago. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was nice.
Is that the most recent story you've got?
That's it. That's I can hardly.
It's
Actually,
the one time I had sex.
and the last time. It was not for me. She enjoyed it.
No.
I'm a really good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said I came. I was like, yeah, that was a really good cum. And then I used all my acting abilities to start crying because that's what that's what you do, right?
Yeah, that's that's textbook.
Right. Because after you lose your virginity, you always cry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Men always cry after they lose their virginity because it hurts.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
All right. I definitely had sex. Bag of sand.
That's funny. Wait, did you say is that to date the oldest woman you slept with was 27?
Yes.
Really? You've never gone up?
No.
I don't know. I think my oldest was like 40, dude. I don't know, but 32 was the one I fucked for like a while who was older than me. When I was 18, I fucked a 27-year-old.
When I was 18, I fucked a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
I started off old, and then I was like,
Go back down. Yeah.
I need someone who's on my level mentally.
I remember being 19 and having a girlfriend who was 21. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because, I got drinks and shit.
Oh, true.
You know? So that was actually, there's some perk there that's only short-lived because, 2 years later you're fucking 21, so who gives a shit?
Yeah. After 21, I didn't date anyone younger than 21 or have sex or whatever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, JP?
Since turning 21... Since turning 21, I have not had sex with anyone under 21.
Okay, all right, because I didn't know if you had any new developments.
No, I'm still working on some things, but
yeah,
still got some projects.
What they call it? I'm still. Whenever you find someone younger and you keep them around and until you're able to have sex with them. What are they,
keeping it on the vine?
Grooming. Yeah. I've been grooming lately.
No, it's not what I've been doing. I'm just trying to figure out what the right dose is. Oh, she won't go to sleep.
Jesus. maybe you should bump up from melatonin to
Hey, I'll eat some melatonin. That shit knocks you the fuck out, bro.
I need some melatonin.
Yo, melatonin,
for real.
man. I mix melatonin with my blunt. I put some melatonin on my blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it gets me so crossfaded.
Crossfaded. Is that a term?
Yeah, crossfader is what people who fucking don't party call it when you're high and drunk.
I remember that back in the day, making fun of the people who.
I was hanging out with this girl and she's like, "I'm crossfaded. Oh my god, I'm crossfaded." I was like,
"What do you mean?"
I was like, "I fucking woke up crossfaded. Like that's my existence is crossfade.
Yeah.
Like you're crossfaded on what? I'm on like 6 things right now, dude. Like
you're crossfaded. Oh, you went out to a bar tonight and did the same thing that everyone else does.
Damn,
crossfaded.
Yeah, you
loser.
Did y'all make a big deal when you were younger? If you, because we all experimented with the drugs and alcohol. Did you ever did you make a big deal about it? Kind of did, didn't you? A little bit. Like, dude, totally. Smoking weed.
I remember
bro.
smoking weed and waiting for it for me to feel it.
Or it was exciting and new.
Yeah, or drinking. Like, dude, I'm so drunk right now.
I remember being.
But then you get actually drunk and you're like, dude, I have never been drunk before because I've never thrown up and then passed out.
Dude.
Yeah. I remember being disappointed the first time I smoked weed because what I really wanted was mushrooms. Mm-hmm. That's the experience that I was looking for and was hoping for out of weed. And when I smoked weed, I was underwhelmed.
You thought it was going to be the psychedelic effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was going to be trippy.
Right.
Dude. So the first few times I smoked weed, maybe the first 2 or 3, I smoked weed. I don't think I got high because the first time I was drunk a little, I was tipsy or whatever, and the second time did it in my backyard next to my garage because my dad smoked weed, so I found a bunch of his roaches, and didn't really feel it. But the first time I got high, I remember it very, very clearly. I was hotboxing my friend's car, and the house across from mine used to be vacant, so he would park his car right there in the driveway all the time. And we just hotboxed his car, and we were listening to like a fucking stereotypical high school getting high for the first time experience, listening to Pink Floyd.
Of course, fucking Pink Floyd.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
And if you don't know that album, whenever the first track on that album is a prologue of the album because it's a concept album, so it's all the themes of the album, like a witch laughing and clocks and all that shit. So as soon as I started getting high, that song started playing, and I saw shadows, like I kind of had a psychedelic experience a little bit. It was very dark or whatever, and I got really paranoid. But it was I remember it being very powerful.
I could see that happening, yeah.
I mean, I remember the first time that I really got high that I did notice. I remember that there were shadows from the smoke and the light, and I was watching the shadows, and I was kind of doing cool stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I can imagine something being there, but it was, I don't know, it wasn't Oh my god.
Well, I got very high and like had like an oh my god experience. Like
The first time I got drunk, though?
I remember saying I I looked at my friend like, dude, just just tell me I can get out of the car. And he says, you can get out of the car. And I said, okay, and I settled down.
You have free will.
Exactly.
Dude, you were about to say the first time you got drunk.
The first time I got drunk, I remember very clearly because I remember thinking to myself, this is how I want to feel forever. Like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I'm going to never stop drinking. That's what I was thinking.
It's an addict's brain.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Drunk. Fucking hammered.
Hey, can I take a piss real quick?
No. I guess so.
All right.
Unless we'll allow that.
Keep it recording.
Keep it going. Oh yeah, nice and
Oh, yeah.
smooth and flowing.
Can I have another beer, Patrick?
I only have one more left.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
You can ask old Zachariah over here.
Zachary Van Gestel.
Yeah, there you go. Get you a dango brew.
Oh, there's there.
You ever been to jail?
I'm not at liberty to discuss this. My attorney advised me not to mention it. So yes.
Oh, seriously? Like what year? How old were you?
Let's see. 2012 to 2018. 6 years.
Oh man.
Yeah, murder.
Murder.
Yeah.
You had a good lawyer, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. What was life like on the inside?
Youthful offender. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was life like on the inside? It was good. I was respected.
Mm-hmm.
People looked at me. It was because it was a youth jail. They looked at me. They were like, oh, I'd be like, "What are you in for?"
Man.
And they'd be like, "Oh, I deal drugs." And I was like, "I fucking kill people."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I had everyone was my bitch.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Shit. Is that where you got all those fucking crazy tattoos from?
That is where I got all these crazy tattoos.
I was meaning to ask, but I was kind of scared to, because it's intimidating. To be face to face with a real, true killer.
Well, you should be intimidated.
I am a little bit. I'm lucky you're on my side. You know what I mean? I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, why'd you kill him? What happened?
Felt like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Didn't like the way he looked.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
But I thought
that's just
I
what.
might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well fix this problem here. Fix it with this screwdriver.
Wow, you are a bad bitch.
Mm-hmm. Right to the brainstem.
Oh man,
Yeah.
this guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
How was your piss, Zach?
It was good. It was good. It was as clear as it could be.
Good.
Well,
That's good.
Which is not very clear because I'm dehydrated.
it was red.
Yeah.
Was blood in it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, did you ever take like medication and it made your piss like turn orange?
Yeah, well, it's like UTI medication.
Yeah. Like a bladder you had like a bladder infection.
I never took it, but I've heard about it.
I've done it. But I was in school when I did it, and I didn't know the shit was going to make my piss turn
No one
orange.
told you?
Nobody told me.
That's very terrifying.
So I went and like I pissed and then went to the clinic because I thought there was something severely wrong with me. And the nurse called me stupid.
Nurse is like, you're becoming a superhero. You can do anything, Patrick.
Jump off the building.
All girls will let you touch them.
Oh, shit.
God, wouldn't that be great?
That's superpower.
It'd be the best superpower.
Yeah, Trump's got that power.
Oh. Was it called the superpower called money?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's funny about his, it's like that's the thing. Your piss was turning orange. If you kept taking that medication, your skin would turn orange. Your hair would turn orange, and you could touch them in their pussy.
Grab them. Not just touch. Grab.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
That implies a grip. You know what I mean?
Like a bowling ball.
Just bowling these bitches down the lanes. Yeah, man.
I think it'd be funny to have like a really small girl and have her like an adult and have her like curled into. I saw Patrick's face. Have her like curl into a ball and then you bowl with her.
Yeah. You think you could roll a strike?
Probably.
What if you have to pick up the spare, so you have to go retrieve your bowling bitch?
I'll have another one behind me.
This motherfucker said bowling bitch.
This is my bowling bitch.
I don't think that would be funny because I respect women. They are not objects.
Okay, well, what if she's into it?
Yeah.
There's guys out there who get their balls stomped on.
Then I
so.
don't. Then I don't respect her. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
For not respecting herself.
Right. That's a good stance to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid bitch.
Dumb whore.
Dumb whore. Don't respect yourself.
You fucking
Don't you know-
fucking object, don't you know?
Don't you know you're not an object, you dumb whore? You dumb fucking piece of shit.
Oh man.
Stupid cunt.
Stupid. Get that.
Can I have one of your cigarettes?
Certainly, kind
You're
sir.
switching. You're switching to Patrick.
Dude, Zach
You're-
changed his life and now he smokes girl
You're
cigarettes.
done. You're done. You're done with the Zach brain.
I'm
Now
not
you have-
smoking no fucking Marlboro Lights.
You know, yeah.
They're not. They're good. I don't know why my voice went up when I said that.
I love having to smoke 5 cigarettes to get the nicotine of one. It's great.
That's how they get you. They probably put less nicotine in that cigarette.
They do. Yeah.
All right, guys.
The doctor always recommends more nicotine per cigarette than more
They're not
cigarettes.
girl
than
cigarettes, okay? All right. They're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you buy those? Victoria's Secret?
Yeah, it was a combo. Buy a bra and a pack of cigarettes.
I got a Victoria's Secret catalog in the mail, and I was like, "That's nice that they think I have someone to buy things for."
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what Victoria's Secret is? You're a slut.
Oh,
And it's
man.
funny. Like the funniest trick the devil's ever played is that the owner of Victoria's Secret is a guy. Yeah.
Well, isn't the
Pretty
owner
smart.
of BET white?
Yeah, that's also funny.
Yeah.
The devil plays very, very cruel tricks on us.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Jesus was a Jew.
That's true.
Yep.
Damn, that's a cruel trick,
Yep.
ain't it?
Born a Jew, died a Jew.
No, can you
rose
believe
a Jew.
Can you believe it? Can you believe that he had horns? That's okay.
Jesus did.
Well, I'm just not saying I'm not saying only Jews. All Jews.
All Jews have horns.
God.
Jeez.
Okay, all right.
Come on.
We're just kidding, guys.
Come
This is not wise man time. This is dumb idiot hour.
Yeah.
Silly corner.
Yeah. We're just joking.
Just joking about Jews. Jew jokes. Jew jokes. Da, 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 da.
Cha.
Charmin. Fucking whoa. Cha-cha-cha-chia. That's what I was...
Crimea.
Crimea River.
Ah.
So stupid.
That's funny.
What's Chernobyl?
What's Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Where is Chernobyl? Is that
It's in
Ukraine?
Yeah, it's in Ukraine.
Tell Zach what Chernobyl is.
Yeah, 'cause
currently
Patrick knows.
it's currently being occupied by the Russian forces. It's a place where there was a really
The Russian
bad,
horses?
Russian forces. There was a bad. It's a nuclear power plant, and Homer Simpson didn't do his job right that day, and fucking melted down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They had to cover it in thousands and thousands of tons of concrete. And
Is that how they tried to stop the radiation? Was pouring concrete on it?
yeah, they built a big lead or steel lead concrete coffin around it, basically.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn. So all the people who had to save everybody else, they were getting radiation poison.
I'm not sure how they
worked.
did it. I know there were 3 guys who died for sure from reacting to the problem. But I mean, they did a good job because otherwise, half of Europe would have been irradiated. So
Yeah, I mean that's really that's really fighting for your country because you're not fighting an enemy, you're fighting nature.
yeah, yep. Chernobyl. You can go there. You can go hang out.
Yeah.
You want to go to Chernobyl?
I would love to.
Let's go Chernobyl.
I'm not with all those Russian horses though. I don't even know how to ride a Russian horse. What do you say?
Suka.
Okay. Well, now I know. How do you say stop? Suga?
Blit.
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 Do you seriously know Russian?
Насторово булust.
What'd you say?
Искуловец.
I'm sorry, you're speaking.
Ебанение грозное лиштин гулаг блять.
He said gulag.
Ah, okay.
But and then on Nastorov is hello or is greeting?
Nazdorovi
Nastorovi?
that's cheers. It's all you really have to know to go to Russia is Nestorovia.
Isn't Chernobyl still like a radioactive place, though?
It is, but like, I mean, there's zones that you definitely shouldn't go into, but most of it is like, you'd be exposed to more radiation on a commercial plane flight.
Okay. All right. So what do you think has more radiation, our drinking water or Chernobyl?
Probably our drinking water. Pensacola is a terrible place to drink water.
But probably not. You're speaking in hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole. I'm a hyperbole.
Oh, fuck. No, but
I don't know. No, I think that could be very. Our water is really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily really like radioactive. It's got radium. But I don't know. But we've talked about this.
Yeah. Well, we didn't talk about our drinking water though, but that's fine. We don't. We can save that for a.
We talked about giving kids radium in science.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Science toys.
Yeah, that was the good old days, wasn't it? When we were talking about that. Oh, that brings back memories. Fond
memories bring back memories, bring back you.
Oh yeah. Why don't we have more nuclear power? Why?
Well, didn't we decide that wasn't a good thing?
Well, no, nuclear power is great, and as long as nothing goes wrong,
right?
You know,
right.
But
like, what if our cars could run off nuclear power? You know,
they covered this in a series called Fallout.
Yeah,
isn't that a good idea?
They would blow up.
Oh shit! That's probably the number one thing that's wrong with nuclear reactors is they might blow up.
And then, yeah, I mean, like if cars, you know, like how shitty we treat our cars over here.
Yeah.
Like if you're getting in wrecks with cars with that were nuclear powered, you know, just like crash them and then like waste spills out all over the freeway.
Yeah, could you imagine how much it would be for car insurance?
You would have potholes. You would have road actual holes. Just yeah.
Yeah, fender benders would be
catastrophic. Yeah, you would have to fucking. You'd have to quarantine that entire city block.
Dude, yeah, it would wipe the entire country off the planet. Oh man,
I mean, on the other hand, they would probably make the bodies of the cars more robust, as to not damage the
fucking
the
nuclear
reactor.
core.
Yeah, the reactor inside the
in
car.
your car.
Yeah, something's wrong with the reactor.
You take it to a mechanic.
Yeah,
dude,
some redneck.
Because you can't like. I'll tell you what's the problem. Fucking like your radioactive filter. I'm just saying fucking you're driving down the road, right? Your nuclear reactor. You can't like turn off the reactor. You can't like hit a switch.
Oh, true. It's always running.
It's always going, dude.
Right. So you have to change out the I don't know, whatever element they use or whatever. Because it will run out eventually.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
I thought it just keeps going.
It has a half-life. It dies out eventually.
What? Like it takes years, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but if it's, I don't know. I mean, I'm speaking out of my ass.
So all the like junk yards would just be full of radioactive fucking cars.
Yeah.
You just need to replace your fucking your nuclear reactor in your car. So you go to the junkyard and pull one out.
Yeah.
Like, how much for the reactor? They're like, no, $50.
Like repoed cars. I mean,
they're like $50. You're like, $50? Come on, seriously? You know, you try to talk them down
because inflation hadn't happened yet.
Right, it hadn't happened
because we're not on the petrodollar, so we're still in a pretty good. You know, like everything's 50 cents.
I mean, it's happening though. See, but this is what I heard in a down economy. Fucking places that do well is like junk stores, like thrift stores and shit like that. People that sell junk.
Yeah, because everyone is buying pre-owned.
Yeah. So really,
makes sense.
You know, you see the guy, the homeless guy walking down the street with a buggy full of shit that obviously doesn't belong to him. That dude's an entrepreneur in today's modern age, you know.
He's just an investor. He's a tactile investor.
That's right.
Not trading in stocks, but trading in material goods.
We ought to ask him advice, and he would.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Dude, I don't know. You know, the way I live my life is that the government's always spying on me, and that crack is the only way that I can get superpowers.
Crack. That's so retro.
Crack is retro.
It's so retro. Because like you think when you see somebody scurrying across the highway at 11 o'clock at night, you're like, oh, there goes a crackhead. You don't think to stop to correct yourself. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, meth head.
Meth head.
Yeah, dude, it's obviously a
Yeah.
meth head now. Yeah, meth has overtaken crack cocaine, which
Cheaper to make.
yeah.
You don't have to buy Coke first. That always seemed like a stupid investment to me. Like, let's buy Coke and then destroy it to make this other drug that only lasts like half as long.
Yeah,
but gets you super high.
No, really.
Isn't that? I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Is like you bake it down, you take a hit of it, and it only lasts like a few minutes or whatever, but it gets you like really high.
Right.
And then that's why they keep coming back for it.
They keep coming back for it because it gets you really high. Yeah, I get it. I get it, and it's always short-lived. It's a fleeting high. How do you like that fucking word drop? Vocabulary.
I like it a lot.
Fleeting.
It's yeah.
It's
It fleets.
It fleets away.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking, fleet.
Motherfucker.
No, yeah. So, I mean, just happiness in general is a fleeting high, isn't it? How often do you experience true happiness? When's the last time you experienced true happiness?
Oh, like
Yeah. Yeah.
every time I leave here. Pretty
Every
much.
time.
Every time I stop doing the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude.
I put the headphones down. I'm like, thank God.
This is over.
This is it.
Yeah,
This is
dude.
the last time we're ever doing it. And you call me next week.
You're like, fuck. God damn it.
Actually, this is the only time that I can feel depression. So I come here to to invigorate the sense of happiness that I'll have when I leave.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude. Fucking, if you could, I guess that's the whole point of why everybody does drugs is seeking that,
The happiness?
yeah.
The euphoria?
Right,
Yeah.
right. So you're trying to mimic something that you could do naturally. And it doesn't take much.
Well, it takes hard work to become. Well, I don't know. I think that there's a level of work that needs to be done to feel happiness. You have to discipline yourself to not,
Want for more?
right,
Maybe?
right. Yeah, that's a desire that's fleeting. The material goods, or even like hoping for anything more than what you have right now.
Right. Because, all those gay ancient philosophers, you know what
They
I mean?
were all gay.
Yeah.
They were all miserable.
Gay and miserable.
You think that those two things are like hand in hand? Like those two things, just like if you're gay, you're.
Oh, there's some hand holding going on.
Oh
I'll tell
yeah.
you that much.
Yeah. Not in public though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Do you think it's easier? You think it would be easier in ancient times to be happy than it is nowadays?
Almost definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah. Less choices, less you just know less things. You got
So is it the volume?
you have less things to want.
Right.
And I don't know. You came from like a community, you probably stayed in it, you knew people, you had like a stronger sense of belonging to a place. Yeah.
Yeah. And you didn't have social media constantly reminding you of what you don't have. That you didn't. Otherwise, you wouldn't even known it existed. That you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like you ever be trying to order some food from like Grubhub or Waiter or something like that.
Sure.
And you're just looking, and there's just like so many fucking options that you just don't even get food.
Yeah.
It's like Netflix. You're just like,
I don't even want to watch anything anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even want to eat anything anymore.
I can't watch a TV show on Netflix at all. I can't just because once you start it, I don't know. I'm not going to put in the time to watch it.
I was just talking about this with Tony the other day, and we were, Jess works with kids, so we were talking about like how short the attention span is with children, with TikTok and YouTube, everything, like social media, just it makes you like so quick to want something right after you've already I've already taken in something else. It's just so easy to be entertained all the time, but with nothing of substance. But then, like, watching a movie seems daunting. You know, you say you don't have the time to watch a movie, but when in reality you have fucking all the time in the world to watch a movie, you just don't want to sit there for 2 hours.
But you will sit there for 2 hours watching 15-second clips.
Yeah, there
exactly.
it is.
Yeah.
Exactly. What is that? I mean, like, what's the fucking...
I don't think you're intending to sit there to watch.
It's addictive in the same way fucking cocaine is. It releases dopamine when you see a thing and you like it, you know. Somebody else likes your shit.
Something about hitting the they call it a button.
It's literally a human Skinner box, you know, like they did for rats.
Liking something doesn't give me any pleasure, though.
Well, that's because you're a drug addict.
That's true. I guess the drugs are working, huh?
Jeez, man. Yeah, folks. Oh.
All right. Well, we're ending on a serious note on this one.
We can't feel happy anymore, guys.
All right. So long.
So I hope this podcast brings you some joy.
Thanks for listening to our podcast.
It brings us nothing.
And remember, you'll never feel happiness again.
Your best days are behind you.
All right.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, sincerely, thank you for listening. And you know, we're not happy either. If it makes you feel any better.
Yeah, we're pretty much right here with you.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the same situations probably.
You know, next week will be better.
Yeah.
Let's just keep telling ourselves that.
Next week will be better.
Next week gets better.
Yeah, let's keep planning on getting a laptop and planning on making this a video podcast and planning on the future and never really living up to
expectations.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Because you know they'll only let you down.
Yep.
See you next week, folks.
All right. Never expect anything. Especially not from us.
Maybe you won't see us next week. Don't expect it. But if you get it, you're going to want
happy.
it.
Yeah, that's right. We're all going to die.
No,
See y'all
seriously,
later.
guys. Life is good.
All right, guys. Don't be sad because it's over.